Hi guys! Yeah, I changed my channel name back to Gothic Gaming Geek, because it turns out there's already a channel called Xander Rose. Thanks, dick. Plus, I'm pretty sure the name change confused my subscribers because my views and engagement have actually gone down since then. Yeah, because I really needed that to happen. Anyway, on to the topic of today's discussion. Yeah, if you read the title, I'm pretty sure Sonic fans don't know what the hell they want. And to be fair, that's kind of always been the case. I mean, Sonic fans will clamor on about their ideal Sonic game, and then when Sega tries to give it to them, they bitch about it. Now, I've talked before about how toxic the Sonic fanbase can be, and about how it kinda sucks to be a Sonic fan sometimes, but seriously, it never stops pissing me off just how annoying Sonic fans can be. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Now yes, a lot of the complaints are valid. Some Sonic games just really aren't that fucking good. Like at all. But plenty of them are actually good. Case in point, Sonic Superstars. Granted, it's not perfect, no Sonic game is, and you kinda either accept that or you don't like Sonic. There's really no in between with that. But if you ask me, the biggest problem with Sonic Superstars is the fact that it's $60 fucking dollars. But I lucked out because I got this copy on eBay for $35 from someone who played it once and was like, nope. So shout out to Beat2K, you really did me a solid. Anyway, I'd say the reviews for Superstars are mostly positive. There certainly are people bitching about it for this, that, and the other, and you know, a lot of the complaints are valid, I guess. A lot of people kind of felt the same way about Sonic Frontiers, that, you know, was good, but it just wasn't perfect. It was a little bit flawed, and I guess that's the case with this one as well. And then you've got people bitching about Sonic Dream Team being an Apple Arcade exclusive, which I already made a whole video on that, so I won't go too deeply into it here, but long story short, I don't really care because there's plenty of other Sonic content available. Plus, I do have an iPhone, but, you know, it's really old, so I'm not holding out hope it's gonna work all that well, but even if it doesn't, it is what it is. But no, the biggest complaint of all I've been hearing lately, and this applies to Sonic Frontiers Update 3 as well as Sonic Superstars, is that they're too fucking hard. Are you kidding me? For years! People have been complaining about the fact that Sonic games are too easy, ever since fucking Sonic Colors came out. And now that Sega's finally making shit harder, now you're saying it's too hard. Shut the fuck up, dude. I am so sick of this. Like, you wanna complain about difficulty? Play fucking Dark Souls, okay? Then you can talk to me about difficulty. Until then, I don't wanna fucking hear it. Now yeah, I ain't gonna lie, some parts of Frontiers Update 3 were kinda bullshit, not gonna lie, and some of the challenges outright fucking sucked. But overall, I thought it was pretty decent, and I actually liked the challenge. Same more or less applies to Sonic Superstars, but I will admit it can be a bit much sometimes, and some of the bosses drag on for way too long. But there's plenty of other examples of Sonic fans bitching for the sake of bitching, and if I was to list them all, we'd be here all fucking day. Now me, I don't really ask for much when it comes to Sonic games. I just want them to be fun to play. That's it. And for the most part, Sonic games are. Even some of the glitchier Sonic games can be pretty fun. They're not necessarily good, but they can be fun. Hell, Sonic 06 is one of my favorite games to play because of how broken it is. I like to push the game to the limits to see just how far I can break it. It's really fun. Now, I'm not saying fans shouldn't expect better, but it seems like people are expecting Sega to put out a game like Baldur's Gate 3 when that's not gonna fucking happen. Not to mention, Sonic Superstars only came out a year after Sonic Frontiers. I mean, were you really expecting it to be peak Sonic? Granted, it's probably way easier to make a 2D Sonic game than a 3D one, but still, I kind of feel like people were setting their expectations a little bit too high. And yes, I'm sure Sega could have delayed it to make it a tiny bit better, but did you really think Sega was gonna do that? Look me in the eyes and tell me you thought Sega was gonna do that. You'd have a better chance of Michael Jackson rising from the grave and doing the Thriller in the graveyard. Anyway, that's all I have to say in this low-effort dogshit video. This is Xander the Gothic Gaming Geek wishing you a not miserable day. Unless you're a Sonic fan, because they're never happy. Anyway, peace out.